independent of getting stronger, then I guess it's fine. But ignorant of that, I even then though, it just feel like I feel like the fact that Boruto's telling Kawaki about the choice he's gonna make is kind of taking away from the moment when Kawaki makes that choice, unless up until that point, Kawaki is wrestling with the fact that he's go. Oh my god. Okay, so I have to make an Attack on Titan reference. I care.
Bruh. What did I just read? This shit ain't canon, bro. Nah, this some spoiler shit, bro. Ain't no, nah, this some fan made. Ain't no, bro. Listen, welcome back to the stream. Okay, impromptu stream. Listen, I've been busy. Okay, I'm getting to these leaks and spoilers. I'm like, man, what's happening? What's going on in Boruto land? Haven't been here for quite some time. Okay, I look over, I see everybody having a gay old time. I'm like, man, they look like they having a good old time over there. Let me check out what's happening. And my God, man, say that shit ain't so. It can't be real. I'm sitting up here, I'm looking like, what the fuck? Like, my God, help us all.
I was just thinking about this, but I was looking back at chapter 1 and how Kawaki was just,
man. Is this, bro, somebody tell me the truth, okay? And if it's not the truth, lie to me, okay? Whisper sweet nothings in my ear. Tell me this man Boruto is not about to get fucking, bro.
Well, I would hope so. I would hope that he's already had. I actually no, I changed my mind. I hope he just never has the Jogan in the manga ever. Bro. That's my hope.
Bro.
So, Melly, you're kind of quiet.
Oh, I'm quiet. Oh, I'm sorry.
I can hear him perfectly.
Maybe you got.
Maybe I just have Mellow turned down. I'll come back downstairs later.
Bro, listen.
I'll just listen close.
I wasn't really paying attention to Boruto, so I'm reading these leaks kind of late. Is this shit real? Ooh. Wait, is this like real? Like that panel I saw. Like that. Like Boruto's about to train Kawaki or some shit. Like what the fuck was that?
Yeah, you're
no.
What the like?
I don't know. I hope that doesn't. I hope that isn't. I hope that isn't true.
Bro, ain't no fucking way. Nah, bro. I've never seen a character get done like this. I've like, even if he's not, bro. I hope to God, bro. I don't even know what to say.
Okay.
God damn. Jesus Christ.
I just hope that Kawaki kind of, should Kawaki refuse the suggestion, or
honestly, well, here's my problem.
What's the suggestion?
I would say
to train.
Yes. The only problem. So the only problem though is it depends on what Boruto's gonna say because this is a decision Kawaki was gonna make on his own. So so like hypothetically, Kawaki's just gonna go to Amino for enhancements or whatever. It's kind of just like, why is Kawaki just gonna? I don't know like what Boruto's gonna suggest that Kawaki is just gonna be like, no way, Jose to. But like I need him to because otherwise I don't know. Like I almost feel like I want him to be okay. The best way I think I can accept this as a concept is if it's like Amino saying, hey, I can rebuild your karma, and he's like, not a chance, bro. But then later on he does decide to do it. They can do that, I guess that's fine. But then it kind of depends on what it is Boruto's saying. Because if it's something stupid, like I don't know, like just you're just gonna ask Amino for Shibai cells, bro. Just go do it. It's just like, why is Kawaki gonna be all like, I don't need no Shibai cells, and damn, I need Shibai cells. Like, he's already had the things happen of him getting his ass whooped to make him decide he does need to get stronger. So it's like, it's gotta be something that actually has a reason for him to be reluctant to do. So in this case, honestly, I think I'm just gonna say my favorite option is just him eating Matsuri, because then he can't save Moegi, and you know, Kawaki has a decent enough heart that I feel like he can somewhat be reluctant to do that. I think that's the only option I like. Otherwise, I don't like this.
Do you think the Thorn Soul would function the same way how a chakra fruit would? That would evolve.
Kind of. I think it fun. I think the Thorn Soul is like Sasuke's Thorn Soul is Sasuke's chakra fruit, more or less, because it's the chakra they took from Sasuke. Apparently, you do something with the Thorn Soul and it's gonna freeze Sasuke. It's probably like give it back to him or something. Like it feels like it even looks kind of like a fruit, so I feel like it's the same idea. Now, granted, there's some thorns on it, so I don't know. Maybe Kawaki has to eat around the thorns. I don't know. Maybe he doesn't eat it. Maybe he like stabs himself with it. You get the idea, though. The point is, if he can use it to upgrade himself, and doing so sacrifices Moegi, I think that's a good character moment where Kawaki's making this decision and having him kind of be reluctant at first.
Bro, I don't know what this man talking about, bro. I don't know this, bro. Yo, what the
why he would have these reservations. So it's like the only one I think I like.
Man,
I
step away from Boruto for a few weeks, and I come back to this.
Yeah, bro. Honestly, it's time to step away again. I've only written like 20 critique videos that I haven't finished, but I've like written 90% critique videos like 20 different times, and I'm just like, oh my god, bro. Can I just have a chapter where I have nothing but praise?
Kawaki,
it's only the sneak peek, so I can't say too much, but I feel like I'm already ready to critique.
Kawaki can't ever come back from this, bro. Like it's over for that dude. Like they fucked his character so bad. Like Boruto's about to be his fucking senpai. Bro's about to be fucking dressing like Sasuke in a minute. Like it's over for this dude, bro. Like it's, bro. Even if the translations are wrong, and my god, I hope they're wrong. Boruto training him. That's insane. That's fucking madness. I've never seen nothing like that in my life, bro.
No, I really hope that doesn't happen.
The translation I saw isn't that he's gonna train him. It's just that he's gonna tell him what Kawaki's decisions was gonna be. It seems to be related to.
I saw some head ass panel where he's like, "Bro, I'm gonna just you should have got trade directly from my dad, but it'll take too long. I'll train you." I'm like, "Bro, this shit can't be real. Take the show to grain of salt, bro. Ain't no bro." He went from trying to kill this dude to now he just sitting down having a casual conversation. Like he literally is forced to resort to talk no jutsu. Like he really is Naruto's disciple. It's insane. Like I've never imagine Naruto training Sasuke. What the fuck happened to this series, bro? What?
I just hope maybe he could. No.
No fucking way.
I want no. I just want. I don't want Kawaki. I don't want Boruto training Kawaki. Not even in the stretch of the imagination. I want Kawaki to find his own way of getting power, and that's through the Otsutsuki way of doing things.
He can't. It's like there's no time. Like the
literally way would be like a shortcut way. So like get Shibai cells from Abado, eat a chakra fruit, something that's like instant would be the Otsutsuki way.
I mean, I don't know, man. What the fuck is Shibai cells going to do to him at this point, right? I thought all members of Kara had Shibai cells implanted into him.
Well, they do, but it's just a random luck factor that
wasn't he
manifest.
So shouldn't he already have that shit?
Though. See, that's the point, though. They need to make it abundantly clear whether Kawaki does or doesn't have it, because if he does have it, then it's obviously not going to.
Why the fuck would Ishiki have his vessel and not have it? Like it's retarded. Like,
well, he doesn't want Kawaki to. I hope this is a little bit. I think this is my own headcanon, but I don't think he wants Kawaki to lose his chance of Kawaki being his perfect vessel to not be able to manifest any of his own abilities. This is just my headcanon, to be honest with you.
But he has his karma though. There's like no shot that like not I don't know what to say to this chapter. Like this shit, I gotta see the official release. This is insane, bro.
Yeah, that's why. I always say just wait until the official release, or if we got some spoilers to give us more context on what's going on.
But say like,
I wish they just didn't do these sneak peeks.
Say the translation's fucked, right? Like say that's like not real. The thing I saw Boruto training him. My God, bro, Kawaki, he literally got cucked. Like he got like fucking castrated. Like I don't know what happened before or after this panel, but like bro was like literally having a conversation with the dude he like was brooding about for 3 years and like was on demon time the second he showed up and was talking big boy shit. Now he having a conversation. He got so humiliated, so fucking cucked that he realizes that like he can't even. I always said, bro, like words have to be backed up by power. The only reason why Naruto can even change Sasuke is because he defeated him like through power. He showed Sasuke that his power wasn't like an option. That path wasn't an option. So he had to fucking listen. Boruto's there already. Like he already beat Kawaki and bro don't even have power to like rely on. That's not backing him anymore. So he literally has to have a conversation 15 chapters into the fucking time skip. It's insane. Like I said this in my video, but like he's not even serving his function as a rival. Because the rival's supposed to push the protagonist and elevate him and help him grow. Like bro's not even a functional character at this point. It's insane, bro. Like bro had to sit him down, have a pep talk, and was like, "Yo, you suck. I need to get you good." And he's dead. His character's dead.
It's kind of like they said this in interviews, but they're essentially making Kawaki like the protagonist, except without him being the protagonist, because it's actually Boruto being the protagonist.
It's fucking weird. It's why is the show called Boruto? You're right. Well, you're almost right. It's like Boruto is the rival to the main character Kawaki, and Boruto's like he's the one that's elevating. Boruto is playing the role of hero and rival. He's doing double duty. It's like double shift. It's insane. Like I've never seen a rival character, a number 2, a Vegeta, a Sasuke, a fucking Hiei from Yu Yu Hakusho. I've never seen a number 2 character not hold their own like this. Like he's not bringing. Like he's like living rent free in this dude's house. It's insane.
I would say he's gotten very complacent over the years. Like he's been posing as Boruto, and now he's pretty much paying for it.
Honestly, I don't even think that's the problem. I think his progression is normal. I think Boruto's progression is abnormal because of Koji. I don't even think his progression is the issue necessarily. I think the fact that he had his resolve and will broken to the extent that he's having a fucking conversation with Boruto. He's not even trying to like kill him anymore. He knows he can't. He's cucked. He has no fangs and no claws. All he has is yapping. Like it's fucking insane. Like literally all he can do is yap. Is fucking talking no jutsu at this point. It's over for that character. So like what he's gonna get trained up, right? By Boruto probably. I don't fucking know Koji. And then he's gonna do what? Like okay, now I'm good, now I'm gonna kill you. Like this dude has no fucking honor. He has no self-respect. Like there's no fucking way you could like get trained by the dude who you're trying to kill and he's gonna fucking come back and like try to be on demon time like he's that guy still. That's insane, bro. And he about to lose his girl Ada too. Like Boruto is snatching his heart and his fucking soul. I ain't never seen no shit like this in my life, bro. God damn. Even Vegeta had some pride about himself. Shit, like fuck.
The other thing about it though is like even if Kawaki's not gonna train with Boruto, like I said, let's just say I'm gonna make up some bullshit. He's just gonna go to planet Mars, eat a chakra fruit like in Atsuki. Let's just say that's the case. The fact that Boruto's giving him the idea, it's still kind of like it's like admitting defeat to Boruto. It's just like
it's over.
But you didn't come up with this idea, and you were going to come up with the idea, but now that Boruto told you, it's no longer you coming up with the idea because Boruto gave you the idea. And so it's just like it takes away the agency of his decision, unless it's one of those things where he wrestles with it. But like in that case, why the fuck would he wrestle with the going to Mars eating the chakra fruit plan? Like the only thing that works is if it's like he has to do something quote unquote bad, which is fine. But then is Boruto really just down to just sacrifice Moegi like that instead of trying to convince him otherwise? You know what I mean? Like so no matter what, it's just a little bit weird.
No, it's like on God, Kawaki has no like he wants to like off himself, right? He keeps saying that shit. I don't think this dude has any self-respect. There's no fucking way. I literally think he'll do whatever it takes. He'll probably get on he'll probably drop trowel Okay, he'll probably get like down on his fucking knees and fucking slurping up. I don't know what the fuck. This dude has no self-respect or dignity. As long as he can reach his conclusion, this motherfucker will fucking hoe himself out for a fucking a chance to fucking save I don't know, stop Momoshiki and bring fucking Naruto back to like fucking utopia. This dude is the most pathetic fucking character I've ever seen in my life, bro. I swear to God, if Boruto trains this dude, bro, I'm a fine bar and I'm just gonna look at him in real life, okay? I just gotta stare at you, bro. Like you can't be a real person. Kawaki fans can't be fucking real after chapter 15. If that shit's real, bro, y'all don't watch. Y'all need help, okay? My
Kawaki
God,
stocks are going down.
bro.
Kawaki stocks.
Does he have any stocks left?
No, honestly, they've been going down because my thumbnail artist has told me numerous times that the click through when he's done thumbnails with Kawaki on them for me, Naruto Explain, Kinomaki, all the people he does thumbnails for, thumbnails with Kawaki almost always have a much lower click through rate than the ones without.
Damn. They destroyed that fucking character. I've never seen like it's like Kawaki was the fucking guy in part 1. Like he's like the best character, the best written, the best development, everything. And then part 2, they just cut his fucking nuts off. Like I'm not even like joking. Like that dude is walking around like the fucking penguin at this point. Like it's insane. Like,
who do you think is the best written character in part 2 specifically? So ignoring part 1.
Best. Damn it. Did it?
Best written, so not necessarily favorite. Like ignore like, oh, I think this character is cool when he does it. Actual narrative, like who's the best written?
The problem with me and Boruto TBV is that it's a lot of surface level. It reminds me like a Michael Bay movie. There's a lot of explosions, a lot of like blockbuster cool shit. But like once you look at like what the fuck is actually happening, it's like, y'all not really. There's no depth. Basically, that's why I wanted like Boruto to get some development with the whole morality thing. I was making shit up just to try to help the fucking kid. But like, yeah, like Boruto does cool shit and he looks cool while doing it. And he has cool jutsu and he, you know, he's him in air quotes. But outside of that, I don't even know what the fuck. And then like Kawaki, I mean, my God, Himawari is some interesting stuff there. Maybe with Nine Tails. Sarada, she ain't. It's very sparse. It ain't really nothing much there either. It's just. I mean, I guess maybe Shikamaru. I don't. Whatever's there, it ain't much on the plate to eat. You still like you eat what they give you, and you still hungry, basically.
Yeah, I feel like if I was real quick, I'm gonna tell Udi if we're good with the sneak peek. I'll tell Udi he can come back.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't want to talk with the sneak peek because he doesn't want to hear about it. So if you're gonna bring it up, just leave the spoiler warning so he knows. I'm messing it right now.
My bad.
But if I was to give like a top 5 at least, like the what I think has the most depth, I probably in no particular order, I'd probably say you have Jura, you have Ada, you have Shikamaru, Ino, and probably Mitsuki. I think those are the 5 with the most actual development. Mitsuki pisses me off because they just copied the anime Mitsuki desertion arc. Ada's not complete, obviously, but there's something interesting there. Jura, same. And then Shikamaru and Ino, I think have been pretty interesting. The problem with Shikamaru's omnipotence nonsense that makes no sense, but ignoring that, I think it's interesting.
I think the villains, like
but none of it's like super deep. Like Land of Waves Naruto had infinitely more that one arc.
Wait, bro, I've been gone for so. What are these fuckers called? Shinju.
Yeah, Shinju.
Shinju? My fucking brain, bro. Yeah, no, okay, yeah, the Shinju trees, yeah. So, like, the fucking tree people, right? Like, those fuckers, like, it's kind of, that's why I didn't mention them in, like, who got the best of, because, like, they're brand new characters, so, like, it's like a cheat. Like, well, of course the new characters got to get some development, I mean, my God. So, like, I didn't even include them just for that reason, because, like, it just it's par for the course. Like, they're new characters, of course, they're going to be developed, hopefully, if you're a good writer or a decent one. But, like, the established ones, like, yeah, no, it ain't shit happening, bro. Like, it's just a bunch of, like, explosions and flashy lights, and you're just like, oh, this is really cool, and then you just kind of fuck off. I don't know.
Explosions, not by that's Boruto.
Jesus fucking Christ. I don't know. I mean, that might be worth the video itself. Just like like I suppose it's just because I don't understand. Like, he's so well written in part 1, Kawaki, and then and like in part 2, it's just like someone has like a vendetta or something, or like lost a bet, or like it's unexplainable how he fell off. It's insane. So I honestly hope that's not what's going to happen. There's no fucking.
There's things. My main thing with Kawaki that annoys me the most is they do. There's a few things that are actually very good, I think, but they suffer from obnoxious repetition with him as far as the beginning of Two Blue Vortex, and B, unnecessary regression and then progression back to where he was. So like one example is with the Boruto philosophy thing. The first like 12 chapters, they're acting like he wants to kill Boruto because he's genetically Otsutsuki. That's it. And then they remind us in chapter 14, it's the fact that he's going to go on a rampage, which is how it always should have been described. He should have had that conversation with Sarada in chapter 4. So they regressed him just to put him back to where he was for no reason. And then repetition, it just feels like you're saying, you feel like he just keeps losing. It's like, it's overkill. It's like, we get it. Like, they over repeat concepts with him. It's like, can we just?
What's crazy is that we barely seen. We barely seen like, well, I'm not saying how strong, but we haven't even seen his other form. Him use his other form, or his. Yeah, so it's like we've seen him go into like go into karma, but not into like his horn state or his like real strength, shown his real strength just yet. Whether or not if he's like exponentially or stronger than he was in part 1. I mean, I hope he is.
I mean, it was a huge fucking amp. That's the thing, though.
Yeah.
It's so disingenuous for them to be like, "Oh, you're so weak," blah blah blah. It's like, can we at least see how strong he is at full power before we say this?
Mm-hmm. But the thing is, I don't think he's. I'm sorry. What you say, Phoenix?
Oh, I'm sorry. I was gonna say how the manga and the anime, like the manga pretty much makes Kawaki in that state pretty much fully outright eclipse Momoshiki, and then in the anime they make it look like they're relative to one another.
It was still pretty even, but Kawaki had more of an edge in the manga.
Yeah.
I don't think Kawaki can beat Momo at all. Like, Momo was just fighting like Boruto. Like, he wasn't using any of his techniques at all.
Yeah.
And he was just like hand-to-hand taijutsu and Rasengans and shit. Like, and Kawaki was using his whole Ishiki bag, and they were like stalemating.
Yeah. They also have to, well, since they both have karmas, it also wouldn't make sense for Momoshiki to constantly keep using Rasengans or just anything that Kawaki can easily absorb, which kind of stalemates one another, which I think that's probably the reason why Kawaki was able to get one over Momoshiki, because of the fact that some of the abilities he has can either block out his sensory abilities, and the other can just immobilize him.
Yeah, this dude, like,
I think Momoshiki's sensory is that good anyway. It's not like he's sensibly managing Rasengan.
That's a huge advantage of like he should have just like fought him like from like, you know, fucking Obi-Wan, you know, Anakin, I have the high ground. Like, bro has the high ground. Just fly up, create some like fucking avatar golems or whatever the fuck you did against Majestic Attire Susanoo, and just attack this dude from a distance and then look for an opening and just like cuck the kid. Like it's so easy and simple, but yeah.
I've always wondered about that. Why doesn't Boruto have any of Momoshiki's other abilities?
It has to have something to do with like Momo's essence being there. He might be suppressing something or fucking around, or maybe Boruto just wants to rely on his own power, like how Naruto did at the start of Shippuden.
Boruto's definitely doing that latter, avoiding karma.
Yamato has Hashirama's cells, but he only has wood style. He doesn't have Sage mode or the wood golem or anything.
Yeah, but it's like
even a smaller version of it.
It's like the karma's like a piece of like technology that's just like specifically supposed to like give you shit. Like the cell.
Yeah, the problem is that
different.
A, it overwrote Boruto rather than just like, I don't know, a couple of cells, and B, you can just access some of the stuff through the karma actually just being on.
There's a lot of shit don't make no sense. Like that shit overwrote him, but
karma
he still
makes
got
no sense anyway.
He still got blonde hair and blue eyes and whiskers and shit. all shit Momo doesn't have.
I think a lot of it
like damn.
A lot of it comes down to experience or skill or technique. For example, if you took some random other guy and just put his brain in my body, I would no longer be able to do a backflip because that guy couldn't, even though my physical body hasn't changed and I can. Because that other guy wouldn't know how, if that makes sense. He'd be physically capable, he just would be unable to because he just doesn't know how.
Are you done with
I think the same could be true with Momoshiki and Boruto.
Are you done with leaks these days, Udi?
Yeah.
I never started with the leaks, so yes.
You off the leaks? Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I agree with what Mello was saying like 5 minutes ago when Ikimoto lost a bet, and that's why he's riding 2 blue vortexes bad.
What? I didn't say it was bad, but
I think it's.
I like 2 blue vortexes.
Maybe Kodachi and Ikimoto rolled the dice to see who would get to write 2 blue vortex. Ikimoto won, and that's why Kodachi got fired. It was just that
an epic game of rock paper scissors, and bro lost.
Yeah,
over form.
And that's why 2 blue vortexes win.
I'm not willing to call this shit bad because I haven't seen the official release, and also like, I kind of want to see more. Like, it's difficult for me to like say, oh well, 15 chapters in. I'm assuming it's going to be a little lengthy. Like, 15 chapters in, this is going to like be the total like. This is what TBV is. I understand like judging it in the moment, but I don't think the Kawaki stuff is necessarily bad. I just kind of want to see where they're going, but they're fucking it up in my opinion. But like, I'm giving them a little rope to hang themselves. Okay, hopefully they don't. Yeah.
We've been doing that a lot lately.
Yeah.
We keep giving them more of a rope. It just feels like they're hanging themselves more and more.
You know what's annoying though? Like you'll say, oh, like for me, like my honest truth is like I genuinely enjoy the series. I have like some critiques, but like how I rate the chapters is like, hey, did I enjoy it? Never mind like the analytical, intellectual depth of the writing. Did I enjoy the read? And they're like, yeah, I kind of enjoyed it. Yeah, that's yeah. So I'll give it like a 9 or whatever. But it, truth be told, bro, like at this point, man. Like the criticism for like you guys, cause I've seen it. Like, oh, you guys aren't real Boruto fans. You guys talk too much shit, or you're always so negative. It's like, bro, for me, I like the series. I have critiques. I rarely talk about the critiques, to be frank. And when it comes to like, I mean, at this point, like you said, like they keep hanging themselves. I'm still at this moment. I'm still giving them the benefit of the doubt. I don't even know what the fuck to say, but you gotta say something about this shit, bro. You can't just like be a mindless fanboy. Like that's insane. If you are a fan of Boruto, you gotta mention like the bad so that hopefully it gets heard and then some remedy can happen. This shit is insane. I don't know.
Yeah, shout out Black Ops 6 that just had that same thing happen.
Who?
In our case, though, the reason half the critiques we have are because we're such mega fans. We wouldn't care about Ibiki acting out of character if we weren't so much of a fan that we knew he was acting out of character. Like, half of the critiques we have are because we're such strong fans.
Yeah, it's like if you're passionate about it, it's gonna come through. Like me, when I don't give a fuck about Boruto, you look at my, ain't no fucking Boruto videos on my channel. That's when I don't give a fuck. Like I ain't talking about it. I'm not streaming about it. That's what like, do you want all the content creators to say, man, fuck this shit? No. You guys, I'm sure, me definitely, because I'm not in your mind, but I'm passionate about what the fuck I talk about. So like, I really like Boruto. I ain't gonna sit here and bullshit you. I like the series, but you gotta talk about the bad. And right now, Kawaki's character is that. If he ain't off the clip, he dangling. I don't know what the fuck, bro. Like I'm trying to lend him a helping hand, and like bro is just slapping it away. He ready to fall, and I'm like, I'm trying to wait and see where they going with this, but like he running out of fucking ledge at this point. I'm like, yo, do something, like, because I always said even if you have him have this big turnaround, he becomes like fucking him, right? Air quotes him. He becomes that fucking guy. The journey there matters, bro. Like. Even if Code becomes something special, he didn't took one L too many. And the same thing for like Kawaki. After a certain point, you can't just keep losing, looking pathetic, being talked down to, being trashed. And then like, oh, we're just going to have him. This is a part of some arc. And then he becomes like, nah, bro, the journey has to matter. That the character is dead. If Boruto trains him, he's fucking dead. I don't want to hear nothing about this character ever again. I don't give a fuck if he becomes like fucking Ultra Instinct Goku tier like levels of cool. No, fuck him. He's done. It's over, bro. It's fucking.
I agree. The journey does matter because, like, even if so hypothetically, let's just say you love the ending of Naruto. You love like the unison sign in the chapter 699 when Naruto gives Sasuke the headband and all that jazz. You love it, okay? Hypothetically, you get the same first chapter and the same last 3 chapters. A terrific beginning, terrific end. But imagine if the journey just sucked on your way there. Naruto would not be a good story. So the journey is the most important part. It's most of the story.
I mean, that's kind of true. It's kind of true.
Yeah.
However they do it is going to be it depends on what they're going to do with Kawaki's character. So, I mean, I'm holding on to the hope that they still keep, you know, if he's going to get stronger, it would have to be through it would have to make sense for his character thematically.
I agree. It should be Otsutsuki-related ways for him to get stronger versus the ninja way that Boruto does. Because otherwise, it's kind of just like, where's the opposition? Where's the... It's just like what's the... Like, how are you presenting this theme? Oh, everyone just does ninja things and everyone gets ninja results. I mean, where's the contrast? Like, you know, like, I feel like... What's the point of Kawaki? What's the point of his philosophy if he's not going to do anti-ninja things?
The interesting thing is, though, like, the line between, like, Otsutsuki and ninja is blurred at this point. Because, like, even if you say, like, Boruto trains him, like, God help us all. If that happens, it's like, yeah, like, Boruto's an Otsutsuki. Like, he's going to... Yeah, so... And then, like, Koji trains him. That's interesting. But, like, he's training him probably to get, like... He'll probably use, like, what's it, Prescience, and that comes from Otsutsuki. So, like, a lot of that shit is starting to, like, blur as you start to get these, like, hybrids or, like, these transference of cells and X, Y, and Z. But generally, I get what you're talking about. Like, you know, this... I mean, how the fuck do Shinobi train just, like, normal people, just, like, plus the chakra shit? So, I mean, I guess there's only so many ways to skin a cat, but... After a certain point, it's not gonna fucking matter. Like take Vegeta from Dragon Ball, for instance. Like, he fights Kid Buu, he loses, but like he is so badass how he loses because the how has to fucking matter, right? Like, Kawaki can't just get like knocked down and be fucking helped by Shikadar, or get like knocked unconscious, or like get one shotted. Like, he loses horribly. It's not even like a cool loss. It's just, I mean, I don't know, man.
So actually, I'm gonna say something and then segue into a point. So. I think the main point is basically the Shinobi. So the Otsutsuki way is the shortcut way. The Shinobi way is the hard way that includes enduring. It's early Naruto. It's the whole point of the Boruto movie. With that in mind, Udi, can you share your screen and go to Boruto topics?
I'm just gonna say, I think the ninja way, given where they are in this current era, is a retarded way to train. I'm just putting it out there. And if the leaks are true, Boruto's like, yo, bro, you ain't got time to do it the conventional way. We gotta get you up quick. So even Boruto, there's I'm still a shinobi. Even he's conceding, like, at least per the unofficial translations. Even he's like, yo, bro, we gotta do the easy way. So, yeah, I don't know.
On this note, Kamui, it's funny. I just want to point out the fact that shinobi train a lot quicker, and the Otsutsukis are doing their plan for thousands of years. I just want to point that out.
That's also hilarious.
Relatively speaking,
in like a few days.
But that's a perfect irony, though. That's a perfect irony.
I know.
But
I like that. But we're making that point. The series never makes any kind of thing like that clear. I don't think it's even knowing that it's saying that.
But why would you ever train to be like the Otsutsuki way, whatever the fuck that is, when they always fucking lose? They always lose to the shinobi way.
That's the thing about Kawaki's philosophy that makes no sense that we've been saying. Why does he think shinobi are those who die early when they always kill the Otsutsuki who die early?
Exactly. Well, but Otsutsuki always fucking get clapped. It's fucking insane. Like, he should literally be trying to train like a shinobi because the Otsutsuki are dog shit. I've been saying this for years.
Yeah, I would say it's partly because of their mindset, and I always notice that whenever the villain gets too cocky, get too arrogant, they die or lose in such horrible way.
Yeah, but like, it's the same with Shinobi. It's just a mindset thing, right? Like, the indoctrination of the Wheel of Fire and all that bullshit that they were like brought up in. So it's just like, it's just a change of like, that's why I said like the lines are blurring. When you have like a ninja character like Boruto's groomed by Sasuke to be like the heart of a shinobi still exists, and then he goes on to become like an Otsutsuki hybrid or whatever the fuck. So now like it's like, oh, I got Otsutsuki power plus shinobi mindset. It's just like the shit's blurring at this point. So like, even if you gave Kawaki like Otsutsuki power or whatever, he don't got the shinobi mindset. He's fucked regardless. Because if he has like that, like Kawaki's not a warrior. He was forced into this. Like he's like Gohan almost. I can almost imagine him not even wanting to train. It's just like a necessity at this point, a means to an end. But like, if you gave him Otsutsuki power-ups, he's gonna fucking suck because his mentality isn't that of a shinobi. If you give him shinobi training, he's still gonna fucking be mid. The character's lost in the fucking sauce. But I don't know.
That's like Boruto at the beginning of the series.
A lot
of people didn't like Boruto at the beginning of the series as well.
I can see that.
But in light of this idea of like Boruto training ninja way while Kawaki's gonna get Otsutsuki style power-ups, here's the thing. Is Boruto's training with Koji even consistent with the ninja way? So I have 3 images from Naruto to reference here. So I think that's a good one right there.
I have an answer to your question, but I'm gonna let you cook.
So, Naruto is talking to Obito, like what I want to know is it the easy path, but how to navigate the rugged one. And he tells when Obito's talking about like all the easy ways of doing stuff, Naruto's like, well, I don't want that. Shinobi are those who endure. We don't do things the easy way. And then he tells Obito, and one of the other images that you had, that there are no shortcuts to becoming Hokage, just like he told Konohamaru in chapter 2. There are no shortcuts to becoming Hokage. And Boruto's training with Koji seems like one big ass shortcut.
Well, I understand what you're saying. I think I disagree though, because I think what a shinobi is, like, there's a difference between like Phoenix was saying, like, or maybe I don't know who said this, but it's the mentality. So the training itself, the shinobi training, that's why I say like this shit's retarded. Like fuck that. Keep the mentality. That's cool. The training regimen, man, that shit take too long. If I can get the shit easier and quicker, I'm going to go that route, but it's important that I have the kind of mentality that's going to make use of the shit. It's like a person who's fat and they get like surgery and they get skinny. They didn't like earn that body, so like they don't understand, like it's like a lack of value for it. So like they'll probably like end up eating again and getting fat again because they didn't have to like go through the grueling process of like losing that weight to respect it. Their conclusion. It's kind of similar to that sense. I mean, in that sense, I think a shinobi evolves throughout the era. Like the era of the shinobi is going to end if the flash forward scene isn't retconned. So at some point they're going to have to rebuild that shit anew. And that's why I say like the lines are blurring. So Naruto, I mean, he talking out his fucking ass, right? Like I'm not sure he's talking about like training regimens. I think he's maybe talking about like something like more philosophical and more like deeper or whatever. When it comes to like Naruto.
More philosophical, I would say.
Yeah.
And Kamui, I just want to point out, this is part of the reason that I was disagreeing with what you were saying earlier. So I think that if Boruto didn't change throughout the Boruto movie, if Boruto stayed from the beginning of the Boruto movie to the end of the Boruto movie, I don't think that Boruto could have defeated Momoshiki even relying on Naruto's powers. I think that Boruto needed the change that he goes through. Oh, but he's relying on Naruto's powers, so it ruins everything.
He needed Naruto. It wasn't a matter of Boruto being able to do things by himself. He needed Naruto. That's what I said. But the Boruto never changed. Never once implied that.
Well, the whole thing with like the easy path versus the difficult path with Boruto's arc, as it pertains like the ninja tech shit, that was like within the context of the Chunin exams. Because like later on they're like, yeah, no, these items are fine. It's just like, bro, like the purpose of this event was to like evaluate your individual power, like, and put it on showcase for like the shinobi world and blah blah blah, right? So it's like you're defeating the purpose of us even doing this event. Like this shit's retarded. Like, what are you doing? Like, he just used the shit in the wrong venue. But like later on, obviously it's like perfectly fine. Like it's like Naruto got like, oh, they're trying to make him an arm and shit. So like it, and like Shinobi are like squatted up. So obviously they're not like running the 1v1s type shit, right? So like they don't have a problem working together or like using each other's powers to amplify themselves. All of that shit. I mean, Naruto himself got fucking Karama, for God's sake, right? Like he's the one to fucking talk. So like the whole like using the Rasengan from Naruto shouldn't be in like a clash with Boruto's arc, like his character development.
It wasn't. No, that was for a completely different point.
Okay, I see.
And I also want to say right now, I'm not saying this is this whole shortcut thing is necessarily in opposition to the ninja way. I was asking what you guys think.
I don't think it's a shortcut at all.
No.
I don't think it's a shortcut. Like I said, I think training like a shinobi, it's just a perspective. It's like a subjective thing. Like I think if like say you have two paths, right? You're trying to get to a destination. You have two ways to get there. You can like go past the left path. You walk up a fucking mountain and then go up it and then go back down and then get to the other path. I mean, get to the conclusion. Or you can just walk the right path and just go straight. You don't gotta climb the fucking mountain. You just get to this place 5 minutes rather than like 2 days. Like, oh, I'm gonna take the difficult. Fuck. I mean, I guess if I want a challenge or whatever.
That's what Naruto says he's gonna do.
But I'm fuck that. I'm walking the right path. I'm trying to get there quicker in the most efficient way possible. So like, if that like hint like walking the quick path fucks you up, then maybe like it's just like a maturity thing, like a discipline, a focus, a mindset. As long as you got the mindset, you're fine. So if you have the shinobi mindset plus the Otsutsuki's quick ways of gaining power, Boruto, then you're fine. Like you're literally maximizing your output. Like you're doing the most efficient and utilitarian thing. If you're like some fucking retard in 2024 or 5, and you're like sitting here trying to meditate and shit and trying to like do this slow, steady fucking like, and you have no ties to their culture, like Kawaki, right? Like, so it's not like sentimental, like some shit you grew up in. It's like, that shit's retarded. Like, yeah, you should do. The problem with Kawaki is he doesn't have like the shinobi mentality, so he's fucked regardless. But I don't think it's a shortcut. I think that's just a way of demonizing the process or an easier process. I think people glorify the grind and working hard too much. If you don't have to, then why fucking do it? It's
so
like
again, I completely agree.
Like you hire people to do your thumbnails, right?
Is this against the ninja way? So not necessarily your way, what you think is best, because I completely agree. It makes absolutely no sense for Kawaki to purposely take the harder, slower way in this context. But the question, or same with Boruto, but it's the question is doing so against the ninja way?
Define
that
the ninja way. Because there's a lot of ninja in this series that have a lot of different like ways of going about things.
That.
So how do you define the ninja
I know
way?
he can't do that because then that's just conceding that Mater is correct. So go ahead, we do it.
I would say in this context, the way I would define the ninja way would be basically Naruto's way, the thesis, the Naruto manga, what Kishimoto is trying to make us a point, which is actually contrary to Madara's philosophy. So sorry, Udi, you can take that on this one.
Yeah,
Kishimoto,
whatever Naruto wants, Naruto can do no wrong.
Is that shinobi are those
doesn't matter how
door,
contradictory he is.
I don't think so.
So I would say that's what I would go with. So basically, Naruto's ninja way would be a good embodiment of the ninja way.
Oh, the way of having no answer? Wow, that's a great ninja way, Kamui.
Yeah, that's great, Udi. You didn't write Naruto. Nobody.
Wait, what do you mean having no answer?
Is your series as popular as Naruto?
You think the ninja way could be interpreted as multiple different things?
Correct.
Since,
yes.
It can be, but I'm saying the way I would define it in terms of how I was asking the question would be basically Naruto / what the Naruto manga is presenting as its like point.
Well, it always comes down to perspective and your subjective point of view. Like Odi was bringing up Madara. Like Madara's path is like he's a shinobi, he's a ninja. That is a ninja way. There is no the ninja way. Even if you have
that's what I'm saying. The way I was using it. So out of context, absolutely right. But in terms of how I was using it, I'm basically saying Naruto, what he embodies. Jiraiya's ninja way, so on and so on.
I'm not saying this to disagree with you. kind of progressing the conversation a little bit. I know Udi, you guys blood sports and stuff, but yeah, no, I'm not coming at your take. But yeah, no, I just think there is no the ninja way. Even if you have the majority of people who think X, Y, and Z, like the majority, like it's not like a fucking appeal to authority, or whatever. Like it's not the majority that, yeah. So you can have your own perspective, your own take, your own approach to things. Like the whole idea of like Naruto trying to change the ninja world. Well, he obviously is coming with a perspective that's like opposed to what's already established, right? So like his ninja way is not the ninja way, it's just a way. So maybe he is some like shining beacon in like a dark world, and people want to go towards that light, and the majority follow his path. Even still, there's going to be people who don't, right? There's like bandits and shit. You see them all the time in Boruto, other shinobi that don't go their way, that type of shit. So it's just interesting. It's just perspective and like your own subjective ideology.
Naruto's ninja way is the conviction Haku instilled into him. Real quick, Kamui, I'm going to be really nitpicky here. I'm just going to admit that right now, just so you know. I disagree when you say that the ninja way can be interpreted different ways, because that's implying something. I think that it is interpreted different ways. Just want to point that out there.
Yes.
This can implies that it isn't, whereas I think it just already is.
So I'm not gonna lie, completely random. I happen to check your Naruto topics, and OMG, one of them's hilarious. The other, I am so curious what you were gonna say about one of them. So we can start with the first one. The first one's quick. I thought that was just funny. He does not say that in the anime, but in the manga, that's funny.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so this is funny. So I'm gonna zoom in here. So if we remember, this is like when Tobirama's talking with Naruto after Naruto does Rasengan on Jubi Obito's back. He's like, wow, I can't believe how quickly he's grasped the Rasengan and
oh, by the way, there's another point for Naruto being smart. Tobirama's calling him a genius.
Well, no, he's saying that he can't believe how much he reminds him of Hashirama.
Who he considers to be a genius in battle.
A dunce.
But not in battle.
He compares him to Hashirama like that. Anyways, so we get Obito in the bottom right panel here. I ought to start preparing for the Tsukuyomi. Let's tidy up.
Yeah, I know where this is going.
So why do you think Obito was preparing for Tsukuyomi?
What chapter was this?
Anyone? I don't know.
There's an answer to your question, but you're so silly that I know you're going in a completely different direction than like where sense would lead you.
Oh, absolutely.
So yeah, okay. So I'm not going to give you the sensible answer. Yeah.
So, there's multiple types of sense. One of them would be common sense. I'm using a more
nonsense
type of sense. So
nonsense. Yeah.
It is a type of sense. Okay. So with my type of sense,
that is true.
Do you think Obito was preparing for potentially an Edo Itachi to emerge?
I knew this is where you were going.
Because remember, Mello, he doesn't say a Tsukuyomi, which could be either one.
I know exactly. Listen,
Yomi,
I've known you motherfuckers for too long. I knew exactly where you guys. Yep. That's exactly. You went exactly where I thought you was gonna go. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So thoughts?
No.
We do know in the Tsukuyomi data.
I think you're being too quick to jump to conclusions here, because if you recall, Madara quotes the Uchiha Stone tablet when he flies up to the moon. He's like, oh, if you possess both Rinnegan eyes and fly up to the moon, the third eye shall appear where you can cast infinite Tsukuyomi, blah, blah, blah. It's on the stone tablet. He literally says this. But Obito's doing something different. So what if what Obito's doing is casting Tsukuyomi to basically put everyone in a Genjutsu so that he can then cast the infinite Tsukuyomi without anyone in his way?
Jesus Christ. That's like
Now, I do want to point out, in the Tsukuyomi data book, it's feared as the most powerful jutsu because it affects everyone, even those with an iron body or those with the speed of light. And so Obito,
fuck is an iron
knowing
body?
this, he would
What a
obviously
strange
well, obviously
detail.
that's in reference to Kimimaro.
What a strange fucking
Or
detail. Just and black people, yeah, they're affected too. Like, wait, what? Why'd you say that? Like, iron body? What? Okay. I guess.
So now you know.
Shout out to Kevin11. Shout out to him. That's right. I got you.
So it's interesting that Obito's defense against the Tsukuyomi would be raising the god tree, which is tidying up a bit. I would describe this as the opposite of tidy, but perhaps he's referring to something else.
Well, maybe
I'm
the
just not
god
seeing
tree is supposed to tidy up all the people by grabbing them so that Itachi can then put them in Tsukuyomi more easily.
So Itachi just
See, I would think that he
turned
would
to a
want-
villain.
You know what?
Obito
You know what?
control-
Okay, maybe we're thinking about this the wrong way. Because tidy, in our mind, refers to, like, clean. But what if tidy is referring to getting to the state of being how you want the environment? Therefore, Obito is tidying up by cluttering the environment, thus making it more difficult for Tsukuyomi to hit him, since it's not an open battlefield, but more like a maze.
Well, actually,
close
I think
quarters
you
that way.
looked at an important detail. He's talking to Fush here. He says, let's tidy up, Fush. So, Fush might be that tree, and the tree is tidying up how the tree thinks it should.
This is the Ten Tails' identity. So, whereas the Ten Tails we know is Jura, this one is Fush.
Jesus Christ.
Now, Bella or Portal, either one of you can answer. Whose identity do you think is stronger? Jura's or Fush's? Who has a stronger sense of identity?
Okay, listen.
Can you elaborate on why?
I haven't had any edibles today, but my God, being with you guys makes me feel like I did. Like, what the fuck? Like, foosh? Foosh? Really? Like, you guys
Well,
are
I mean,
insane.
if you
fucking
look at
insane.
the right panel and right below the big speech bubble,
No, I
right
see
here,
it.
he's talking.
I see
It's
it.
even bolded for
I see it.
emphasis.
I see it, man. You might be onto something. Who knows? You know?
They really want you to emphasize. Like,
His,
Fush,
his
that's the
psyche
name.
did get torn apart. Bro's insane. You know? So, I don't know. By the way, isn't he
Yeah,
a
actually, that's
sage?
another good point. Yeah,
Can
no.
he
What-
fight with his
wait,
eyes closed?
what is
so he won't be
this?
affected by super
Why is he raising the god tree out of the ground? He has the Ten Tails inside of him, and at some point he spits the Ten Tails out. What is this? Just
What do
random
you mean?
wood
It's
style.
Fush.
It's like a it's like a fission thing. It's just like a piece of it. Yeah.
Well, speaking of fission,
So my
Mello,
theory goes.
do you think Baryon mode is an isotope?
I'm taking an edible. Fuck this. I was trying to get through the night. I was trying.
They
I
asked me
tried.
that same question.
I
Well,
fucking tried.
I'll ask you a different question then,
Jesus
Mello.
Christ.
If you had to guess, with obviously educated guess, what do you think the atomic number of baryon mode is?
The what? That
I-
what's Naruto's
Well, as
birthday?
in like how many protons does that?
Bro, all that shit's
10,
not
10.
real. It's not real, bro. The anime didn't say nothing about that bullshit for a reason, okay? There's no nuclear fission, sun shit, whatever the hell they
The
said.
filler anime? Yeah, I
Speaking
agree.
of
The filler
filler-
anime didn't say anything.
Nah,
That's
bro.
a great segue.
At this point,
Why
manga
is the
filler.
search for Tsunade art
Fuck
practically filler?
Nah, the manga.
So, Kami,
filler,
I
bro.
wrote this knowing you were going to be yelling at me for this. So this came about during when King of Chaos was here earlier, and he was talking about filler arcs. We were talking about that a little bit. So the part where Naruto and Jiraiya leave to go get Tsunade feels like a filler arc. Like if it just wasn't in the manga and Kishimoto wrote around it by Tsunade just being the fifth Hokage, some random unnamed person who was already in the village, blah blah blah, whatever, maybe she's one of the other. They just don't go on the journey to go find her, and you just remove that from the manga, and it just is in the anime. People would consider it filler and just wouldn't use it and would consider it bad, whereas people now consider it better than what they would if it was quote unquote filler.
Just so you know, the anime does drag out the searching for Tsunade part compared to the manga.
That's not at all what I was saying. That's like a pacing thing, which is not relevant to what I was saying.
But some of that is filler because it's not in the manga.
But the manga is filler. That shit, especially the Boruto manga, that shit is filler. Okay.
TBV Vortex specifically.
The anime is superior in every conceivable way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But Kamui, tell me I'm wrong on this take. It is practically filler. Like, if you think about it in the manga, it just sort of flows better if Sasuke just leaves the village right after Itachi instead of taking a random detour segue to go find Tsunade randomly.
Yeah, but I mean, whereas I get your point, and because you can just argue, because what I'm going to say first is, well, Tsunade's character arc stuff is awesome, and you can say, okay, well, filler arc does the same, but in this case, more importantly, I guess, would be Naruto's growth with the Rasengan versus Kabuto, kind of in beyond filler levels of importance. But I get your concept.
As long as he learns the Rasengan, or as long as he just has Rasengan, that's all you really need there.
Yeah, but when is he going to learn it then? Before
He
the
could either
Sasuke
learn it
arc
off
where
screen,
he clashes with it.
or just in the tuning exams. He learns at the same time he's learning Gamabunta, whatever.
Does
So you have him. I feel like you have to have him learn one or the other. Having him learn the Rasengan works great in everything except for the big Shukaku versus Naruto fight.
where's the Boruto scar get shorter in this leaked panel?
Let me look.
It's probably foreshortening.
Yo, why is this thing?
So it looks shorter, you said?
I mean, to me, I don't know.
Is that in
It does. It does.
preview?
I'm trying to find the official site.
Now I will
Is that
say,
what the panel's from?
I haven't.
Let me look for
seen-
another like image to compare with. Let me look at like chapter 1. They get a nice zoom in on board. Oh God! I guess it's because. Oh,
are you
you know
looking
what?
at?
Maybe it's because the headband is making it look way longer. Now that he's not wearing it, it looks way shorter.
Post it in chat.
That's interesting.
Kamui, post it in chat.
That jump
Well,
scare must have been the.
I mean, I can post
the early
okay,
artwork.
I'll post the
the early Boruto
non-spoiler.
artwork.
Hold on. I'll look for a few more.
It's
Let
like,
me
my
start with this.
God, you forgot how mid it was.
So here's this. I'll look for a few more images to compare with.
Okay. So the spoilers aren't being received well, is from what I'm understanding. Oh my god, yeah. It's crazy.
Oh yeah, it just makes it look longer. Nah, he need to keep that fucking headband on for life. Okay, or just like cut his eye, just cut his forehead a little bit.
This
think he
scar
wears
doesn't even
his-
make sense. Like, why is it curved here and then randomly like jutting upwards here at the other?
Bro,
side?
how he got the scar don't make no fucking sense. None
Dude,
of
the
bro,
scar
this is-
scene itself was as one of the most anticlimactic things ever.
Like, bro jumped head first. Like, it don't make sense.
He jumped with his eye instead of like his back. He used his eye.
I know, like it's like he wanted to look like Sasuke more. Like, just this is my perfect
Literally,
opportunity.
dude.
I don't know, bro.
Here's another one where he's not wearing the headband.
The only difference is Kakashi was able to open his eye.
Because
My question is,
how-
why
Well,
did
because he got a new
Kakashi's-
eye.
yeah.
Why
But,
did
like-
Kakashi's eyebrow grow back, but Boruto's didn't?
It's like a transformation jutsu in his eyebrow.
Oh, I think it's probably because of
He's doing what Tsunade's doing to stay younger.
Yeah. Just like
Yeah.
keep his eyebrows. Yeah. It's the answer to everything.
There you go.
That would be kind of funny if Boruto actually does look like Momoshiki, but he just like used transformation jutsu to still look like his dad.
Dude, I would prefer that, bro. That would at least make sense.
Same.
He gets like knocked out. He just like,
Yeah.
yo, who the fuck is this? Like he just reverts back to Momo. That'd be crazy.
Bro, that'd be cool. They could actually play with that in some intense moments where Kawaki literally sees him start to like convert back to Momoshiki's appearance.
Yeah,
And
dude.
whenever Momoshiki
like,
takes
that
over,
What
was
the
so much
fuck is he
better.
going to do?
Momoshiki.
He what, he gonna box his senpai? Because Boruto's his sensei now, bro. Like, what are you gonna do?
Oh yeah, even if they could even reverse the concept to where Boruto just looks like Momoshiki, and then when Momoshiki takes over, he looks like Boruto just to be all the more sinister and demented, especially for Sasuke.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah, honestly.
Like, I'm gonna kill you with the face of your. Yeah, that'd be pretty sick.
Yeah.
But you know, that's like good writing. So you know, good luck with that.
Yeah, either option would be better. They chose neither.
That shit ain't happening. Yeah.
They chose the stupid overwriting DNA bullshit. Like, it should have just been like Kurama's seal, where it's just extracting, it's leaking out, and once it hits 100%, it can take over. Remove the overwriting nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How long you guys been streaming, by the way?
Not too long. Maybe long. 3.5 hours.
That's not long for you guys
Well,
at all.
Real quick, random intro topic.
Intro? What? Wait, what?
Udi, go to intro topics.
Oh, you have a. Okay.
So this is
I see what
close
you're
to
saying.
me
I
and
see.
Udi because of when we got this revelation, but I'll share it with you anyway. So start with the left panel for them for context. So
Yeah.
in chapter 1, I don't know.
Is there anything? Well, real quick, is there anything that stands out to you about this?
There's a
Anything new you're noticing that maybe you didn't notice before?
Looks like there's a shuriken in his fucking head, but outside of that, no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wait, so
Noticed
he
that.
was
That's it.
stabbed
That's
in the
it. Okay, so
head
both of you. Yeah.
by this kunai.
Or
Okay.
it's in his arm.
Yeah.
I don't know, but hey, you know, perspective, angles.
Oh yeah.
And then also-
I could see it.
Why is his
Wait, it's like in the back.
You know what? Now that I'm looking at it more closely with the color, it is in his arm. Okay, can you ignore that for a minute and look at the next panel?
Wait. You guys are joking, right? Like, you didn't know that was in his arm the whole time, correct? You didn't think that was actually in his fucking head, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm more weirded out by how
Well-
big his hand is compared to Naruto. Like, the proportions
Oh,
are
we've
fucking
talked
weird.
about that already. Yeah,
Bro,
he's
his
got-
hands
he's
look
got
bigger than his
giant hands.
head.
Yeah, like, what
He's
the
like a
fuck? Who
rat
drew
arch.
this shit, bro? Like, yo, Kishimoto, you was high, bro? Like, and why didn't Boruto do that? Like, why the fuck he block with his face? Never mind. Okay, please continue.
That's why this was a good segue. Like, why didn't Boruto do that? But anyway, so in the next chapter, Iruka has bandages all over the place, except for his head, where he got hit in the head by a kunai.
But he has
just
bandages
tanked
on
it.
his head, though. I see them.
No, but not where the kunai hit. In the back of his head.
Not the back of his head.
But like, how? Like, what?
Just
You see,
everywhere
like, the wrappings going upwards towards the headband. Like, it has to be
Yeah, it's
wrapping.
cut off. It's not on his head because that's his hair.
Wait. So what is it wrapping around? Like, wouldn't it wrap around the top of his head just to secure the
Top of the
band?
Yeah.
It's like they.
Yeah,
but the
It's like
kunai's in the
it's like they
back of
cut his
head.
hair and then like wrapped it and then put a wig on top of the wrappings. Like, what the fuck? Like, how's that wrapping there? How's that? Was it like?
Wait, hold on.
taped?
Go down.
How's
Wait,
it?
go down.
How's it wrapped?
Where's the bandage now?
Yeah. He just disappears.
Wait a minute.
all-
Nah, this the colored mind. This shit ain't accurate. This shit ain't canon, bro. I don't know, bro.
It was there one moment, now it's gone. The moment he
I
starts
thought maybe he was
Naruto's
just
dream
only
may be
on one side
impossible.
of
That's
his
not
head,
the
but I
only
like that
impossible
better.
thing here.
He's just
Maybe it
all
was a-
better now.
Maybe it's a time skip. Or, oh no, he took it off and wrapped it around his leg. See, it's right there. Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's on his leg in the
Speaking of
earlier
manga
panels.
things that I had never noticed before, did you guys know that Kurama's invasion just isn't shown in the manga at all in the beginning of Naruto? We just don't see it at
Because
all.
it's fucking filler.
Well, you see Iruka's like flashback for like 2 pages, but other than that,
The
no.
manga is just like
Not
fucking.
counting that.
It's just like notes for the anime.
Basically that. Does Hiruzen not have eyebrows?
What happened to his
I think he
crystal
has those
ball?
old man. Some of those old man lines are actually eyebrows.
You mean Gamamaros?
He's got big old
Crystal
lumps
ball.
on his forehead.
Like it feels like Kishimoto had a plan. He just said, "Fuck it." he just had a crystal ball that just could see shit, and I guess that's gone now. So,
Like Future Sight was already hinted.
Oh yeah.
at.
Also, by the way, the only people that know that Naruto has a 9-tailed demon fox sealed inside of him are the shinobi that fought him 12 years ago. So this is just a retcon, right? From like chapter 1.
bro, you need the black and white manga because the color stuff they be writing their own shit. Like I've noticed that like the shit ain't accurate sometimes. They just be saying.
I know
shit.
the
love how he
website I
starts with,
use
"As
is business.
you
I mean,
know."
occasionally there's typos, but it is the same Viz translation.
No, I don't know, but one of them panels had me fucked. I was saying some shit that wasn't accurate.
I mean,
I
I'll
was
go
like,
look right now.
Yeah, I gotta get the black and white real quick, bro.
It's only chapter 1, so it won't be hard to find.
Yeah, it's like the Amaterasu
I love
shit.
how he's also saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He's saying here, I made a law not to ever mention that to everyone. Mizuki didn't break the law, he only told one person.
Oh, hold on a minute. This translation is completely different on this panel in particular.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I can imagine,
Yeah,
yeah.
be careful with that shit, bro.
Wow, you don't say.
Okay, hold on. Let me take a
So what does
screenshot
that
of
one
this
say?
page.
Okay.
That's weird though, because I've gone through this and compared them, and they have been the same, but this particular page sequence is definitely not the same.
Yeah, the color manga's iffy. Like it's always like it's cooler. Obviously, it's colored, but like I've personally noticed like some of this information is just like different. Or they'll use like weird fucking words that just aren't even in like the Naruto lexicon. Like you're like, what?
It's
I've
weird,
never
though,
heard
because,
that shit
like,
ever
for
spoken.
example,
Ever.
the color manga, it's like, so this starts off with the whole shadow doppelganger jutsu bullshit, but like, and the color manga does the same. For example,
Yeah, I think it's probably
or the
like
ninja centerfold. That's the transformation jutsu.
I think it's like 90-something% accurate, but like every now and again you'll get some weird shit. It's like, what the fuck is this? I just, the fact that it happens at all, I just gotta be careful with it. All. But I don't really like make a bunch of Naruto content like that, so
Yeah.
that big a deal.
All I know is that disclosure of that
Also,
secret
yeah, these
is most
first two
strictly
chapters
forbidden
are so
under
bit
pain of the severest penalty our law can inflict. Hiruzen's Akatsuki tie-ins confirmed.
Didn't Hiruzen get beat by Naruto in the
Pain
first
really
episode?
is used.
Was sexy jutsu.
Yeah, bro got beat by
Foreshadowing right
like
there.
a flunk out academy student in the
Eruption
first
of the ninja
episode.
world.
That shit was mid.
Let's go back to the other translation again.
Bro soloed Kage. That's crazy.
He was already Kage level before he became a Kage.
The shinobi that fought him is very different from the adults. Like, one's including citizens,
Yeah.
one isn't. Also, I've severely
Exactly.
punished those who've broken that law. So he's actually punished some people for this before.
Little spanking. That's all.
Maybe that's why a bunch of people know in episode 1.
Nah, bro. He
Clears
made
that.
him. You know how old
By the
people
way-
are. They make you rub their feet and shit. That's probably all he
Even-
did. Nothing major.
Look at the shape of the speech bubble. It's not just the words inside. The speech bubble itself is just changed.
I told you, bro.
It's a slightly different shape somehow. How does that even
Wait,
work?
Yeah,
go
like,
back to the black and
It's
white.
like moved over.
Nah, I kind of think maybe Hiruzen's covering up the rest of it, but no, it's like a jelly bean. It's like it's warping around him.
Yeah, like,
Like,
so what did they do in the color manga to make that fit?
oh, it's like
About
they like altered
Did they
the
move
panel.
Hiruzen to the right?
They altered the panel in totality. That's wait, how much distance is between?
Oh, I guess
Kurama?
it's because there's so much less words that they could get away with this.
Actually, the black and white looks better.
I just want to know,
in this particular panel.
why did they add this triangle as orange here? This clearly isn't the color of the Nine Tails or Hiruzen's hat.
I think
is
it's like the
this?
fire symbol, or is that higher up?
Power with the fire.
Well, his hat's never black, anyways, is it?
It's most. I thought in.
Yeah, that
Yeah,
shit ain't even black, bro.
Oh, they screwed up.
It is here.
Wait, who's
Oh,
who's
here it is.
what version is that? Nah, his shit ain't even black. This shit is
makes sense.
nah, this I told you it's
Beginning of the color
colors.
manga.
fucking filler. It's good. I told you it's filler. Shit ain't accurate, bro, at all.
I would love to stay on, but I'm about to head out. It's 2 a.m. right now.
Oh shit, it is. I might as well
Yeah.
head out too, bro. I just wanted to shoot the shit about them head ass leaks. That shit can't be true. It can't be fucking. I couldn't believe what I read. It can't be accurate. But yeah, I'm gonna head out too. Y'all boys be safe.
All right, see you guys.
All right. See you guys later.
Peace.
Peace.
Brian been on Discord. I already fucking forgot how to exit out of this shit. It's funny how that shit just leaves you. Like, it just scrubs from mind. Insane. What's up, Brilliant? What's good, bro? What's up? What's up? Yeah, no, look. Like I said, I like Boruto. The series, the character, Two Blue Vortex is very fun. Very fun. But there's not a lot of depth there. Right? I watch like My Hero and I'm fucking crying and shit over side character story. I'm like, this shit is amazing. Right? Got Naruto. There's some stuff with One Piece too, with the whole blah blah blah, right? But they need to do more. They need to do more. And I listen, fuck all the bullshit, okay? Kawaki, bro, it's not real. Listen, I don't believe that shit for a second. Fuck a grain of salt. I just don't believe. There's no fucking way this dude is trained by Boruto. There's just no shot. There's no fucking way. Like, you can be calling this dude senpai. Senpai. Notice me, senpai. Like, what the fuck? What's happening? The actual fuck. Yeah, no, I'm good. I'm good on that. Yeah. No, thank you. So yeah. We'll be covering the official chapter release. I didn't even know it's the fucking 15th. I was like, God damn, it's the 5th. The fuck, damn. I looked up, bro. Last time I looked up, it was the 9th. It was the 9th. I remember because I was like, yo, let me finish this video by the 10th. Like, I remember. And I ended up not doing that. But 15th, Jesus. The fuck have I been? And this fucking Dragon Ball Daima breakdown video was 20 minutes, bro. Imagine how long that took me to fucking edit. I was like, oh my God, I haven't edited anything this long in like fucking years. Like, what the fuck? This was so fucking tedious, but I got it done. I got her done. Yeah. So, yeah, on the main channel, Dragon Ball Daima breakdown and review, 2 separate videos. And I just dropped the video about the Boruto spoilers. For chapter 15, so definitely check that out. It's more like a funny tongue-in-cheek thing. It's like one fucking panel, so I don't have much to work with, but hopefully you enjoy. When the leaks come out, follow me on X, Mellow the Dreamer. Send me some shit. I'll cover it for you guys. I know you guys always ask me in DMs to cover more Boruto. It's just not like the last chapter was kind of like a transition chapter. It's not really much to talk about. But I can shoot the shit. Give you guys a theory or two every now and again. But yeah, so before I wrap up, I'm watching The Penguin. And I've been watching a fuck ton of horror movies too. And The Penguin's TV series is fantastic. I gotta watch the latest episode. My mom, I was waiting for her, but she ended up watching it already. So man, you mother. So forget her for that. But yeah, there's that, and we're just watching Bleach, 1,000-Year Blood War, Daima. I might pull up on Dan, I think it's called. But I heard some weird shit about it, so I might not. I'll have to see. But there should be some pretty dope anime coming out, so we have some stuff to discuss. I'm not sure if I'm ready to rev back up again, but we'll see. We'll see where it takes me. But yeah. Hopefully we'll get some interesting stuff this chapter for Boruto that I actually have an interest in talking about. I was just laughing my ass. I was like, bro, ain't no Boruto's going to train fucking Kawaki. And that's something that's worth me spending some time talking about, because that was fucking hilarious. But yeah, I think we did it. I know you guys were asking me if I was gonna play Dragon Ball, Sparking Zero. I ain't got no time for that shit right now. But But at some point eventually. Sorry, I just saw this thumbnail that frustrated me. Anytime I see like a thumbnail or a video talking about Jason David Frank, I just like fucking block your channel, okay? Because I don't want to know. I don't want to know. But yeah. Anyways, you guys be safe. I'll see you guys on the next stream or the next video. What is today? Like Tuesday? Tuesday, yeah. Hopefully we get some more leaks today. Or yeah, today, technically today. And then I can cover them for you guys or whatever. But outside of that, I'm not really sure. I mean, I might make a Bleach video, but I might wait till next week and just do 2-episode review. Like the two together. But I'm gonna get off stream. I gotta watch this latest episode of The Penguin. Oh, watch this show called Grotesquerie. This shit is fucking trippy. It's the weirdest fucking, like, no, it's not the weirdest. The weirdest fucking show, live action I've ever seen in my life is Happy. It's called like Happy. It's like an imaginary blue fucking unicorn and the guy from like Law and Order SVU. That show is the definition of absurd, and I loved every second of it. This show's fucking fantastic. But yeah, watch that fucking show. Like, that show's like, what the like, oh, I should watch that show while high. That shit would be fucking trippy as fuck. All right, well, you guys, like I said, be safe, be sound. I'll catch you pretty soon. And yeah, never stop dreaming. Seriously. Be safe though. It's a crazy world out there. All right, people. Peace.
Stuck in his head is a dream where imagination forms a beautiful scene. He believes in himself, but he fights for a thing with everything more. The time that goes, the streams they flow, and hope is low. You can always call on mellow.